We have here verse 12 of the 11th chapter of the Gospel of John. Jesus has advised his disciples that he's going to return to the hometown of Lazarus at the request of Mary and Martha because Lazarus is sick, although by this time he's died. Jesus uses the euphemism for dying, saying that he sleeps, and of course the disciples, not aware of the intended meaning of Jesus, assume that if he's sleeping, that's probably a good thing. Maybe the fever is broken, maybe he's going to improve and get better, and Jesus had in fact already told them that this sickness was not unto death. And so they, again, trying to prevent Jesus, presumably from returning to the lion's den, as it were, the region of Judea, where he has been recently put in some peril, respond to him with these words, epan. This is from Lego, I say. It's second aorist, although sometimes even the second aorist will use those first aorist endings. And that's what we have here. So epan is the third person plural, aorist active indicative. They said, un postpositive, therefore. They said, therefore, and then the subject of the verb, hoi, the mathetai disciples. So the disciples said, auto, the dative singular, masculine, to him. It's the direct object, or the indirect object of the verb. They said to him. And then curia, the vocative of the word kurios, which means Lord, of course, can also mean Sir, but certainly here with the disciples involved, we are going to attach the more elevated sense to the word. And then used with the indicative, it can mean more on the order of something like since or because. It's the word if, but it's if assuming that the condition that's being stated is in fact the case. So if or since, kekoimetai, from koimao, contract verb, it means to sleep. I sleep would be the sense of it. What we have here is the third person singular perfect active indicative. So it's if he sleeps, if he is in fact sleeping at this point, then sothesetai. This is the third person singular future passive indicative. He will be saved, literally. Meaning, of course, in this sense, he'll be saved as in recover. He'll recover his health. The word sozo, save, can be used in a variety of meanings, sometimes more broadly to simply mean a recovery of health, which is certainly the sense of it here. So the disciples, attaching the wrong sense of the word sleeping to Lazarus, assumed that this is probably a good sign and that it's going to be therapeutic and he'll recover soon enough, which will thus obviate the need for all of them to travel back to Judea. Jesus will, of course, clarify the situation as the story unfolds.